Oh my god. Oh, I'm off track. Ooh, okay. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus. Alright. We're back in it. I didn't really watch anything this year. At all. Are you just not gonna fucking block him? Glad he broke free of that tackle, because man, oh man. Okay, just... Alright, there he goes. Alright. Well, I already fucked up something here. I accidentally turned on the wrong YouTube stream. So now I gotta go and fix that. Or at least I think I did. I accidentally turned on the wrong one. No, we're good. Haha. I was so quick on it, I immediately clicked it on, realized my mistake, turned it right back off. And before you know it, no issues. Awesome. Wonderful. Okay, well, unfortunately, today's not going to be a long stream. There's a number of reasons as to why. I kind of hate today already, and I haven't even been to work. So, that's fun. My microphone still is a bit loud. But we'll go with it. Listen, I've had so many fucking problems the last several days with my audio settings. It's unfucking real, dude. It's unreal. Like, I'm telling you. I don't know if it's because I updated my computer. It might have been. I think updating my computer did something. Either that, or it's just because I have way too many fucking audio devices. But for whatever reason, Windows likes to change the audio settings randomly. It is never consistent. I always have something turned on as default. Right? I have my main microphones as default. And yet for some reason, the computer thinks, oh, let's randomly change it over to the VR headset's microphone as if that's going to be useful. Now, that's annoying. That's annoying to begin with. Okay. But it's even worse. What's even worse is that I have Nvidia as my graphics card, right? And every time I try to utilize the Nvidia replay feature, there's always something that's going horribly wrong with the audio. And it never, for this, it never was an issue with Nvidia back when they had their old Nvidia Shadow Play or whatever it's called. Their old design, their old whatever. Right? But for whatever reason, I wish I know why, the audio settings are never consistent. And they always suck. And they don't even work half the time. But it's mostly my audio. It's mostly my audio that's the problem. I don't know. At least the desktop audio works just fine. That's the good. That's fine. But the audio, yeah, that's always my audio's always been a fucking problem. Okay. Do I have noise gate on this thing? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. I never remember if I do or not. I don't know. I might pop on something and play something because I don't think I'm going to be just sitting here and chatting for an hour straight. Or about an hour and a half, rather, because that's how long I got until I have to leave and go to work. I might pop on a game. Might be, yeah, I might do that. I don't know. Today's just not been a good day. I really don't want to fucking make it worse by playing games. All I want to do is just fucking relax at this point. So I think that's what I might do. So, I don't know, today just, ugh. I mentioned this during the iRacing stream. I wanted to do Euro Truck Simulator. Because I haven't done it in a while, so I was like, okay, I'll do it yesterday, on Thursday. Right? Because it was my last night that I was going to have off. And it was going to be, I was going to be able to, I was going to be able to have the most amount of time possible. To stream it. I knew that yesterday was going to be a busy day, so I was like, yeah, it's not looking like it's going to be an early stream. Like the iRacing stream was, but at least I could still work on that stream at around like maybe 10:30 p.m. my time. Maybe 11 o'clock at the latest my time. But then I went and grabbed dinner. And yeah, that sucked. Yeah, it was not good dinner. I didn't really, I don't know, it just sucked. And then it kind of put my mood down. And then I just couldn't get the willpower to set my shit up. Especially the VR headset. I just didn't want to set anything up. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna just relax. Not do anything. Not really want to do anything. Not really anything. Not really try to do anything because it's not worth doing anything. So I just didn't do anything. I just decided to just take yesterday off. And then today, I was going to stream a whole lot earlier and actually do it then. Right? I was thinking I could maybe at the very least start the stream a little earlier than I would have. And just do it from there, right? Just stream ETS, go on a little journey in VR and all that sort of stuff. And then just shit happened. It didn't stop once it started. So, and now I'm at a point today where I'm at a point today where I just don't really have much energy left. And I'm just passing time to get to when I gotta go to work. My computer's just randomly starting to flip out, but I'm starting to watch multiple things at once and stream at the same time. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, the thing about today has just been that everything's just been frustrating. It's just been very frustrating for me today. Yesterday was no help either. It was even more frustrating because of all the fucking shit with me eating dinner and that said dinner just throwing me in a tailspin because it was not good. It was not good. It was not good. I do that a lot. I eat something that just destroys me. It wasn't food poisoning, but it was just like the indigestion and I think it was just mostly that. Like that really took a lot out of me. Like it just kicked my ass super hard. That does happen sometimes depending on what I eat. I have to try and watch it sometimes because if I get too much indigestion, it literally fucking destroys any amount of energy that I would have gotten if I didn't get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. The good news is that I did take the time yesterday to just still be productive. That's the good news out of all that, was I still was able to stay productive. Not necessarily super, but to the point where I'm happy with the production that I got out of it. I was just kind of hoping that I would have actually streamed because I need to start streaming more often than not because I've been really bad at not doing that. But other than that, I streamed, and I streamed. No, that's not it. There we go. So I wanted to stream yesterday and I just couldn't. That sucked. But at the very end, I still got something done. It didn't completely take me out of everything, but it ruined my mood mostly. That's what it did. It ruined my mood, lowered my energy levels, and it just made me feel like shit, right? In the end. And then just ended up not streaming because I just couldn't do it, which sucks. And then another thing is too is just like, man, you know, I know that this weekend I'm not going to be able to stream. I don't really stream on the weekend. Excuse me, on the weekends, because that's when I'm usually super busy. I'm usually super busy whenever I'm doing stuff on weekends. So weekends is harder for me to do any sort of streaming. Unless I have the night off, which mostly I don't. I'll give my workplace credit. Most times than not, they got me working on weekends, and that's been the most consistent thing. But yeah, even then, I normally do not stream during the weekends because I don't have time. Because you gotta remember, I am a big fan of the sports and all that sort of stuff, so I watch a lot of that stuff, and that goes on mostly on weekends. It's a lot worse in the fall and winter months because of the football. College and the NFL, that shit's on both the days, and that shit takes me completely out of being le Vtuber, right? And it's like, well, I could maybe stream. Excuse me, I could maybe stream some reactions to it, but it's like, I don't really want to in the end. Because I've done it several times before, and to little to no fucking results at all. To little to no results. And not a lot of people really enjoy that, so I don't really do it. I'd be better off just reacting to it myself without having to deal with streaming it. Now, another thing I should mention too, I've been very active on getting clips on my channels and stuff like that. Like I mentioned that with iRacing, how clipping that 6.5 hour stream was going to be a fucking nightmare. I know that there was plenty more I could have probably clipped from it, but I did clip a few things from it. A few of the big moments. In the end, I'm not going to remember all the little moments. I have much better luck getting clips out of a 2.5 to 3 hour stream because I remember a lot more from it than I would if I did a 5.5 hour stream, because there's so much that goes on throughout the course of that where I'm like, I don't remember any of the little moments that I may have said or done that would have been clippable, but instead, you know, if something may pop up in my mind looking back at it, but I try not to spend too much time clipping my streams because it's just, you know, I like to maybe spend 10 minutes or 15 looking back at the stream quickly. Being like, do I remember anything here? No, not really. Do I remember anything here? Maybe, you know, that kind of deal. Just, you know, just get a couple clips out as quickly as I can. That's what I like to do. That's, because of that, the shorts on YouTube are flooded. And I mean flooded with stuff. I only like to post like one clip a day because I feel like if I post more than that, then it's only gonna hurt some, if not a lot, of the other videos. Because the way that I've noticed with YouTube Shorts and their algorithm, at least for me, I said if I post one short a day, then it's a consistent stream of views that come in. Over the course of that 24-hour time frame. And the more that I upload during that 24-hour frame, the worse it gets, right? Like, I have to schedule it to where it's like, you know, it's got to go out at a certain point to where the views kind of dip, but I don't know. I don't try to play the algorithm. I don't, but it's just like, I also don't like to do double uploads, at least for shorts, right? Just because I feel like that's a little unnecessary. Especially with how very inactive I am as a streamer. If I were to be a little bit more active, I'd say differently. I'd say a little differently. I'd probably be like, yeah, I'd probably have no choice but to do at least 2 uploads a day, because I would not be able to consistently. I would never be able to, like, not have such a big backlog regardless of posting only like 2 a day, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point I would need to, probably, if I want a lot of that content uploading to shorts, would be like new stuff and not old clips just being uploaded after like 7 months, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really give a shit about clips. Or sorry, shorts, rather. I like the clips on Twitch, because obviously with the, with how Twitch's VOD stuff is, you know, you don't have much time with any of the VODs. Getting a couple clips out of it would be really nice. And that would definitely help matters. Obviously, you got the VODs over on YouTube, which also is why I multi-stream the way that I do, because I don't really care what the results are over on YouTube, but I just mainly like to have YouTube as like a side deal. So I don't really like, because like, here's the thing. I used to do it to where I would stream on mainly Twitch, upload to YouTube later, but there became a point to where I was not doing good with my consistency. It would take me some time before I would get VODs over on YouTube. Sorry, I'm moving to kick my fucking microphone. Sorry. I used to do it to where I would have the, I would stream here, and then go over on YouTube and upload it as an export, and then later that would be that, right? However, I just became so inconsistent at one point that it would take me forever to get some of the stuff uploaded. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream it on YouTube and let that be the case. Because at that point, I wouldn't have to deal with getting the exports. Also, highlighting the streams would also be a pain in the ass, too. Highlighting the streams have never been the best part about that whole ordeal. I don't think I'll be going much longer, to be honest, on this stream. Like I said, I got work coming up soon. What time is it? 9:30? Probably a little more than a half an hour. I'll go. I really won't go for super long. Just a little quick chatty chat. So I don't really want to stream too close to my time to leave. Thankfully, it's been getting warmer out, so I don't really need to start getting around as early as I used to. Winter sucks with that kind of shit, because my stuff's parked outside. So I gotta go out there during the cold, during the wet, and I gotta make sure the truck is started at a certain time. But no, I can go out there whenever I please and go whenever I please. So, but I'm still gonna probably make it to where I'm not in the middle of a ramble session before I end up, you know, calling it. So I got another like 30 minutes, maybe 35 minutes in me. Like I said, I would love for this to be as long of a stream as yesterday, or not yesterday's, Jesus, the last stream, which was iRacing for like 6.5. I would love for that. But I got work tonight. I don't have the time. I was gonna stream earlier, but then shit hit the fan. Can I also just say, right, let me go back to what I was saying earlier about making the clips and getting the shorts and all that sort of stuff. I've been really proud of some of the results that have been coming from those shorts. Now, they're not great, but at the same time too, it's consistent. It's like, it's gotten to a point to where consistently I've gotten better views and better attention, I guess. Like, my subscriber count's about to hit the 200 mark on YouTube, which really good, honestly. I know I've been struggling a little bit with keeping track of my consistency, but at least with the shorts and stuff like that, they've been helping with keeping my channel still being afloat for the most part. The only other thing that I got to do is just work on any sort of videos, anything of that sort that would, you know, would be nice. But I don't know, I've never really been much of a video creator, right? Because like a part of me thought of doing stuff for that, but I just simply couldn't find the time. And I also do not like editing. Really, I hate editing. Like, if I'm just gonna be a VTuber and if I want to talk about something, I'm probably just gonna do it on stream. Right? I don't really want to script anything and do anything or edit anything because I just don't feel like that's fun. I mean, a lot of people enjoy doing that sort of stuff, and don't get me wrong, videos would do so much better for the channel on YouTube than just streaming and doing the short form content, right? Like, that would definitely be better, right? But I just simply have not been motivated enough to sit with Sony Vegas open, staring at the videos and realizing that I suck at doing videos. Because, like, I don't even know what content I really want to do on videos other than just the basic. I sit and talk about a subject, and that's that, right? Like, I did the, when I did the 3 years anniversary video where I sat and I was talking about my time as a VTuber, part of me was like, man, I should probably start doing this more often because I think it might be worthwhile, you know? It might be something that can work. But then, like, I actually thought about doing more of those videos, and I realized that in order for me to do that, I need to find time. And I really don't have a lot of time. So I kind of just haven't been able to do any video work. So I've kind of just left that to be, and that drops up, Jesus. And I've just kind of been just in and out of streaming and doing other stuff. Like, yeah, I would like to. I would like to make videos, but I just, like I said, have not. I've just had no ability to, like, you know, sit and record and sit and edit. And because especially a lot of the stuff with those videos is that a lot of the stuff that I say on those videos I could say on stream, and the same effort could be put into both those things at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could sit here and I could record me talking, and if I uploaded it, it might do better in terms of numbers, or might have something in the algorithm. But, like, do I really want to sit here and talk about a subject that could easily just be a subject on stream? Like, literally the only difference between doing it on stream versus doing it on video for a lot of the videos that I see is, if you do it on video, you just add in a lot of terrible effects that make it almost unwatchable. And you make it clickbaity as fuck. But, like, on stream, it is the most naturally sounding, like, subject that you could talk about, right? Like, you could just go right on ahead and speak about it in a way that sounds so natural. It's almost too relatable, if you know, right? Damn, music is still not up on Spotify yet. God damn it. I'm waiting for that email. Anyways. So a lot of the videos that I want to make are just mostly subjects that I could easily just spout out on stream and not have to worry so much about editing. It does suck, though. It does suck that I don't make videos, unless it's certain... Let me look. Yeah, really the only things that get uploaded are maybe some highlights of the stream, and that's that. The music videos as well. Like I said, I used to do it to where I would stream and then upload the stream onto YouTube afterwards, but that didn't really work out super well. And then I also tried to upload just clips as the videos, but that also didn't work out either. So I was just like, you know, it's just better that I save videos for, like, a different time. Right, nothing special. Don't do anything special with videos because no reason to be honest. I might not really do video making, but just rather do the streams, upload the clips, and let it just be that. I know, and as well as if I do make the music videos, I could just upload those as that, but that's that. Nothing more than that, to be honest. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but I just prefer to just prefer to stream and prefer to take the clips and upload them to YouTube. And that's that. Now let me switch subjects here real quick. I mentioned about like 2 weeks ago about that, maybe more. No, close to 2 weeks, if not. I was going to upload the background music as like music on Spotify and other platforms, because again, all of my background music stuff that I've had in the past has been kind of just sitting on my computer for fucking ages without any fucking usage. So I've kind of just thought, why not upload it? I thought when I first mentioned that it was going to be a quick upload like a lot of my other songs. Because like I said, when I uploaded the album, it only took a week. Maybe 2 at most. It didn't take long for that music to be uploaded. But then so far I've gotten really nothing on the I've gotten really nothing. In terms of the email saying that it's been on Spotify, so I'm still waiting for that. I'm hoping by the end of this month we're gonna be getting something on that front. Should be able to. We should be able to have that up by the end of this month, which will be nice. That will be nice. Depending on when I'm off next, I have to look. The next actual stream that I do, in terms of the gaming stuff, will be, Euro Truck Simulator. It sucks that I couldn't get a chance to do any more of that GT3 stuff at Sebring. Because, that was kind of fun, not gonna lie. I wanted to do more of it, but initially I was just too tired. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to bed after this one race, because I'm too tired to continue. I just pulled a fucking 6-hour stint of doing nothing but racing Mazdas and oval stuff and a lot of other stuff, to be honest. And I was like, you know, I think 6 hours is fine enough. I feel like that is more than enough of a, quota to hit for a stream on iRacing. So I was like, yeah, I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna continue, because I think that would be too much. But I still planned on doing some of it yesterday when I did Euro Truck Simulator, because, you know, if things went right, I was going to stream Euro Truck Simulator for a little while, and then make it to where afterwards I was going to get back on iRacing and do a few GT3 races before calling it. So that would have been at least a 3, maybe 4-hour stream yesterday. But like I said, yesterday I ate some bad stuff for dinner and it just didn't work. And because of that, I just couldn't find myself to stream. It wasn't gonna be, so I didn't do it. And then I was like, okay, I'll just do the Euro Truck Simulator stuff today, But stuff came up and made me not be able to do so. So yeah, it's as unfortunate as it comes, to say the least. Let's see. If I don't have work early next week, I'll try my best to get on a little bit more often and stream more often. That way I can actually start being a little bit more consistent with my streams, like I've been mentioning. So there's that. I want to, but if I work early this week, upcoming week, that's going to probably change a little bit, and that's going to make it to where the back half of next week will be when I start being active on stream. But I won't know until tonight, unfortunately. So I'll have to mention something on Twitter and on Blue Sky about that. Let's see. I'm going to be keeping track of that F1 stuff going on because there's a lot of intrigue going into F1 this week, considering how many fucking rookies are taking their first race at an F1 event. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see all them rookies just eat shit. I mean, what? I didn't say that. I'm looking forward to the to that race. I get to watch it too. I get to watch it live. Because of the timing and everything, I'm going to be able to watch it live. Also tonight, I'm looking at the radar, and tonight's going to be nasty with the storms. I'm keeping an eye on them right now, and they're not looking too hot. Out over in the over to the west of me. I'm not too worried about how bad the storms are going to be. I just think at worst it's just going to probably storm like hell and probably some huge fucking winds. But I don't know. I don't think anything bad will happen. Because by the time that system reaches me, that'll weaken quite a bit. I did mention this before, right? That I used to be very much in weather. I think I mentioned. I don't remember if I mentioned it on stream or not. I know I've talked about it before. Somewhere, somehow. But I used to actually be more of a weather freak when I was little. Because I loved looking at like weather maps and seeing activity going on and keeping close eye on it. I never really knew the dangers, I guess. I mean, I knew the dangers, but not to the points where it was like how often they happen. Right? But yeah, I used to really enjoy looking at the weather and watch weather channels and stuff like that. But I never really went far beyond, I guess, like, I don't want to say surface level. A little below surface level stuff. right? Like, I knew the ins and outs of how weather works, and I knew how stuff formed and how things work. That's all on my extent, though. I don't know, like, a lot of the deep vocabularies or the deep shit that goes on. But, like, nowadays, I just kind of, like, I like to pay attention to it. I like to keep my eyes on, like, the storm chasers. I like to watch storms and watch them, like, be streamed and stuff like that. Obviously not, like, horrible tornado activities and stuff like that. I don't like that shit. That shit's awful to watch. But I do like having, like, those weather streams on at times. Just watch, just watch the weather radar just going through and doing all this sorts of stuff. But yeah, my point being that my friend group is full of people that are more nerds on that subject than me, thankfully, so they know much more about this than I do. But that's also why I've also been kind of, like, back on it with, like, being a weather nerd again. So I've been keeping my eye on the system that's coming through to my area. That's gonna hit me later tonight, and I don't think it'll be that bad. Again, I'm most certainly going to see some, maybe at worst, maybe a power outage in my hotel. I hope the fuck not. I also just love how every fucking time I, have a storm that knocks out my power, I don't do anything to the clock in my room to reset the time. But the moment that I do reset it, another storm comes through and knocks the power out again. So that's fun. Can't wait to deal with that shit again. Great. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to the to tonight, just having a nice little rainstorm. Hopefully nothing too bad, because I do like rain. I do like rain, and to an extent I do like storms, as long as the storms aren't too bad, The vibe on a not so violent thunderstorm cannot be topped. It's simply put, cannot be topped. The one thing that I've been seeing a lot of, though, is I've been seeing a lot of activity going on with the weather. And it kind of feels like every month, once a month, there's more than one system that comes through my area that's very, very concerning. Right? I don't know what it is, but there's always that one little system that always fucking give me the creepy jeepies. This one's not so much. I'm pretty confident by the time it hits me, it'll get weakened to the point where it's just a thunderstorm. Maybe a power outage. But that's it. Yeah, one more thing that I'll mention before I head off on stream. It's like I said, it wasn't going to be a long stream. And unfortunately, the time has flown by so quickly, I am close to getting ready for work. I don't really like that. But the one final thing I'll mention, I'll talk a little bit about the free agency. The free agency stuff going on in the NFL. It has been fucking wild. over in that front. And for my team, the Colts, I fucking hate the fact that we got rid of our 2 good offensive linemen, and they both went to the same fucking team, so now they're going to continue to be good. Ryan Kelly and fucking Will Fries. Those 2 were pretty good together. The only fucking good linemen on our team. And now we got to rely on a fucking... Now we got to start relying on draft picks again, so great. Glad that that's where we're heading. Hopefully that's... hopefully the defensive side of the ball is fixed up, because both sides of the ball need to be covered. And hopefully one of them is after free agency. Not a fan that we signed Daniel Jones. Not by any means of the stretch, but, you know, well... It could be worse, I guess. Could be worse. I don't know how it could be worse, to be honest, but it could be worse. Yeah, not entirely too happy about a lot of the stuff that the Colts were doing. Thankfully, they did something instead of just letting people go, but they sure spent a lot of fucking money for a lot of people that did not deserve it. Anyways, I know people don't like me talking about football. I'll mention this again because I hate beating around the bush, but today is just, of all things, just so many things have piled up to make this a frustrating day. But the reason why it's so frustrating is because I initially woke up today thinking, okay, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna get up early, and I'm gonna stream early, right? Like, you know, 5-6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, which would have given me 3 hours of stream time easily. I could have done something like Euro Truck Simulator and gotten a lot done for today. And it would have been great. It would have been awesome. It would have been swell. But then I'm getting told to do stuff that I expected to take longer, but it didn't. And even so, it did the opposite. I was told that it was going to take a long time, but then it wasn't. And then I was left with so much time, free time, that I was just like, I could stream. But then another thing popped up. And then it was just like, okay, great. That's fun. And then I get done with everything by 8:30, and I'm just like, I could have streamed. I genuinely could have streamed earlier today, and that's what sucks. The most frustrating part is whenever I do have these days where I don't stream, I always have this feeling in the back of my mind that I should have just said fuck it and then streamed. But, like, I don't know how to describe this feeling, but it's like I should have streamed, but I didn't stream, so it's even worse that I didn't stream, like yesterday, for instance. But it's like, even when I finally do stream, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just wish that today was just a day that I could have streamed, but instead it wasn't. Instead, it was just a day where I was busy, but not busy at the same time. Like I thought I was going to be busy, but I wasn't busy. But by the time I wasn't busy, I was just frustrated with a lot of personal things. And then going online on Twitter didn't make things any better. I gotta fucking do something about going on Twitter and going on Blue Sky and just kind of doom scrolling. I gotta figure out something to do against that, because that's been my #1 gripe in life, and that's like I constantly do it, and it always brings my mood down, because it's like I cannot believe there's people in this community, I guess industry, not community, industry. Community sounds like a small thing to say to me. The industry is a much bigger thing to say, because, you know, now you're saying all VTubers and all creators. It's like, I can't believe there's people in the industry that are that fucking stupid and just don't have any common sense and don't have any sort of fucking brain power to understand how dumb they are looking and how dumb they are being. Like rage bait and engagement bait and fake drama, then real drama, because people don't know how to fucking act. It's like, do we seriously have to be like this now? Like, I hate to say this, but am I gonna have to start doing engagement baiting and all that sort of shit if I want to get a following? Because I think that is kind of stupid. I'm not saying I will. I'm not that desperate. I'm just saying that it is kind of just stupid how a lot of people think that way and then immediately think, okay, let's do it. How do I get engagement? Let me make up stuff. Let me pretend that I am being scammed. Let me pretend that I am like being hurt, or let me scam other people. Let me create drama. Let me do this, or let me create some sort of bullshit. I don't know. I think it's just stupid in general how this is becoming the norm in not only VTubing, but I guess all of content creation as a whole. So yay, that's great. That's fun. That's awesome. That's great. That's awesome. Yay. Yay. Alright, well, I hate to do this, but I gotta fucking end the stream here, because I got work soon, and I gotta get ready, and I don't want to get ready, but I got to be ready here soon. I hate that was a short stream, but at least it was a stream regardless. At least I streamed, and I managed to make it to an hour. I got an hour of streaming, not necessarily great, but hey, it could be a whole lot worse, so I will update everybody on Twitter and on the Blue Sky post that I will either be continuing to stream on Monday, or it might be later than that. I'm not entirely too sure. I might have a stream on Monday. I might not. I don't know, because I don't know my schedule. I might still be able to stream Monday, but it also depends on the time, right? If I do stream Monday, I could probably stream for a few hours, or I might stream a lot of hours. I don't know. I do not know. And I won't know until I get to work soon. In which case, like I said, I'll update everybody. But, yeah. There's that. I thank you all so much for watching. Take care. And unlike me, have a good night. Bye.